Ended up finding a nail in the tire, which caused this thing to go flat. So we're gonna go ahead and take it to a tire shop real quick to get it patched up. So I never thought I was going to see this day for a very long time, but today's the day we're gonna bring the Mitsubishi Evo back to life. I am pretty damn excited right now because today we are going to be towing the Evo out to King Ice Motorsports to pretty much fix the ACD transfer case. I'm just excited to start basically getting my cars back up and running. So if you guys haven't seen, you know, some of the previous videos, all the cars in the fleet pretty much broke down back after back within the same week. So it was pretty intense. I was like, dude, what the hell's going on? But I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and within this video we're pretty much going to be doing the ACD transfer case install. So I was able to get an Evo 9.1 ACD one, and I also went ahead and got OEM seals because that was primarily the reason as to why the last one gave out. A bunch of the seals were leaking, all the fluid is coming out, and eventually it just ran dry, locked up on me. Luckily no accidents happened because the car did spin out at me at some point when that happened, and it could have been way worse. So all right, she's good to go. All right, we're back on the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and call the tow truck and then push this thing out. I do have my old turbo back exhaust. It's honestly just paperweight at this point. I do have the QTP 3-inch cutout that I might just end up taking off to sell, and then I might just end up running the cat back on the car itself. I'm gonna do a Bluetooth exhaust because it just looks, Evos just don't look right without anything in the exhaust hole.
If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
Gonna go ahead and take the exhaust. Luckily the tow truck driver is also a car guy, so he's allowing me to do this. All right, all strapped up. Let's go. Did you miss the Evo?
No.
Did you miss the Evo?
Yeah, bro. I was telling Miguel that this shop is this is the second house.
It came to visit its brothers.
Yeah. This crazy camper, drift car ready. Miguel's flexing on the AAA guy. And I love being the camera guy.
I got stuck. Is there anything behind me?
This fuck's fucking hot.
Oh fuck! Oh my head! Fuck! Dude, that car is hot!
Fuck, no mames, está bien caliente, güey.
Hey, it's not gay.
Teamwork, okay?
Teamwork.
Why are you standing here, fool? I'm helping them. All right, let's get started. I have all the OEM seals that we're gonna be going over. And here we have an Evo 9 ACD transfer case. I was able to talk to a fellow Evo buddy out in Vegas, and this is the one we got. We're gonna go ahead and pretty much open it up and replace all the seals, because I think in my previous one that I had, the OEM one, this is the seal that ended up giving out and causing all the leakage, and therefore ran it dry. So this is just something I'd recommend if you have it out, that you do, just to kind of, you know, get out of the way. I did go ahead and get OEM fluids as well. I got 1 quart for the transfer case, and I got 3 quarts for the transmission. As far as the seals, this is pretty much everything I got. Alright, so we're going to focus on the first seal. This is pretty much the big one, and the part number for that is going to be MD752659.
¿Sabes? ¿Quieres poner un poquito aceite?
Oye, mamadas.
Lubricar el O-ring.
Oye, mamadas.
I feel like I'm always learning with this guy when I'm out here.
With who?
With Angel.
You're always learning with Angel?
Yeah.
For you?
Yeah.
Yo también, güey, no mames, estoy aprendiendo, güey, la verga.
Wait, you're learning how to do this?
Well, it's like I'm learning how like to
No,
basically.
Angel, you're learning how to do this right now también?
No.
Okay, now we're gonna go home.
Los hijos se miraban bien, güey. No se miraban
They
mal.
don't look bad, but it's just for peace of mind at this point. Wait, what's the part number for this one?
Oh,
Let me see. MD727944.
No, porque me andan
He's
distrayendo.
definitely learning.
Me andan distrayendo, güey, no mamen.
Alright, so for the tail-end pipe, we got part number MR581295.
Ay, sí sale chingón. Quítalo acá, güey. A ver, pero quítalo, ¿no?
So part number for this one's going to be MR980100. Alright, so now we're just gonna go ahead and put it back together and we're good to go. I do have the crush washer, but this is for
For the drain plug.
the drain plug, correct. So this one doesn't spin it freely anymore.
Sí, pero tienes que darle vuelta para que gire.
Because this one was spinning freely earlier, but it's not. It's like it's locked in. Ended up finding out that one of the discs is actually missing teeth, and it wasn't allowing this to engage properly, which was therefore causing this not to engage, and then it wasn't working. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab my old transfer case right here, and we're basically gonna grab one of these guys.
So this one's outer. This is the inner. This is how it's supposed to look.
Yeah, this one's all chewed up. It's crazy. It's my old one. That's how it's supposed to look. That's how mine was. This one's a special edition, you know?
Ahí está. So we need an inner. This thing. Okay. Yeah, this one.
Okay. Quick swap.
Okay, now we gotta align all this fucking shit. So este basically era este. Okay. Ahí está.
Yeah. Back.
Dame este pito.
Alright guys, so it's getting pretty late, but at least we're able to properly seal the transfer case and get it going again. We're pretty much gonna go ahead and wait till tomorrow when we have some more daylight and then come in here and pretty much just finish the install, start the car up, and hopefully drive it home. Alright Angel, so we're gonna do a tutorial on a transfer case install. What's the first step that you would do?
In order for you to have a better access in there, like to maneuver the transfer case, we need to take out this part.
Telling, okay.
Yeah, and then we need to drop the subframe just a little bit, not a lot.
And I'm for sure gonna need alignments after all this. I was able to rock the motor through here using a pry bar. Just kind of pry it open, push the motor forward. Then Angel was kind of able to feed it and then out this way. So now we're gonna focus on putting the bolts on. We got 1, 2, 3, and then I got these 2 that go on the top, and then there's a long one for the ACD that's right in between the transfer and the ACD line that goes from the top of the transfer case. And then you guys can kind of see where it was leaking prior from the seals, which basically made it run dry. Of course, having a lift and power tools helps out a bunch versus when we had to remove this thing at my house. All right, up next we got the drive shaft. For being gram lights, you think they're light or no? They're kind of heavy, no?
They're kind of heavy, man.
Yeah.
Okay, let it go.
There you go. Cotter pin, washer, nut. We got the input shaft. Alright, we're running into a bit of an issue. We tried slapping this bad boy on, which is the input shaft. And as you guys can see on the tail end here, it's missing the ring. We come to find out, it actually got stuck inside of the actual transmission. So we're gonna try to pull it out. This thing is toast. Sweet. Damn. Alright guys, final stretch. All we gotta do is fill the transfer case with 1 quart of OEM fluid, 3 quarts for the OEM transmission, and 5 quarts for the 4G63. Alright, we're pretty much set up besides the catback. I did go ahead and add its 5 quarts of oil already. So that's all the Evos for this oil cap. We're gonna go ahead and plug in the battery and start this thing up, and then start rolling it on all fours to make sure that everything's working properly. Ignition on. By the way. Also, if you guys are interested in the Evo freshener, make sure you check out that link in the description. Honestly miss this thing so much. Let's go ahead and fill the gap back here by the bumper and install. We're gonna have to cut out the exhaust, rewrap it, and then fill this thing up. Alright, I got the bare exhaust. Took off the old one. Make sure you wear gloves. And I did get the new wrap on Amazon. I'm not sure if it's enough, but I'll go ahead and link it in the video description in case you guys are trying to wrap your exhaust. I also did it on my manifold a long time ago right here. It's supposed to help with the temperatures and stuff like that. And I just think it makes stuff like this ugly exhaust look a little bit better. Obviously, this is mainly aesthetic, but it's just one of those things that I'd rather do personally. And just like that, we have the Evo back up and running. I can't describe how happy I am. Do want to give another quick shout out to Angel out here at King Ice Motorsports. Again, he focuses on mainly Mitsubishi Evo 8, 9, and 10, but he does work on other cars as well. If you guys are interested in any sort of mechanic work, he's pretty much the one I trust with practically all my cars. We're gonna end up switching over the wheels because I did notice that the tire has like a protrusion within the sidewall. I don't know if you guys can see, but this one was flat for a while and it ended up causing, I'm not sure if it's like a flat spot, but that doesn't really look too safe to drive, like I said. So I'm gonna go ahead and run some T37s. I do want to focus on aesthetics. I want to get like the VARS diffuser. I want to basically run a little bit wider tires. I want to get the carbon fiber hood, get the carbon side skirt extensions, get the carbon vortex generator. It's just, there's just so much to come with this car, and I'm super excited nonetheless. But for now, it's back. I'm excited. The Bluetooth catback exhaust looks amazing. Let's just look at the underside, guys. It's insane. Besides that, I'll pretty much let you guys go here. If you're interested in learning how I film my YouTube videos, how I grow a personal brand, how I grew my YouTube channel, check out that first link in the description. Besides that, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you on the next one.